Topic for today is about the computation of interest. So let's start. So what is interest? Actually, when you want to borrow something from the bank or either from the financial intermediaries, if the company doesn't have money, or even if it's personal, if you want to borrow something because it is needed for your personal obligation, someone will give you money, but perhaps they will ask you to sign with a note together with when will you pay it, with the condition that you're going to pay the interest. So how will you pay the interest? First thing first, you need to know first what is the principal amount of your borrowed loan. For example, you want to borrow 200,000. So this 200,000 is called principal. So P means principal, or the invested money or invested capital. So for example, you want to borrow 200,000, and then with a rate of 5% per month, and then you say that you're going to pay it after 2 years. So what will you do with this one? What you need to do is to compute. So the computation will be, so the missing one is the interest. So how will you compute this one? So the computation will be interest is equals to principal multiplied by rate multiplied by the time. So the principal is 200,000. So we have 200,000 multiplied by 5%, and then you multiplied it by 2 years. Okay? So the interest for 2 years will be 200,000 multiplied by 5% times 2 years. So you're going to pay 20,000 from the bank. So this one is the interest, and this one is the capital. Is the principal, or the principal amount that you borrow either from the bank or any financial intermediaries. So at the end of 2 years, you are going to pay now 220,000. So how will you compute? How will you prepare an entry for the 220,000? First thing first, the debit will be the amount that you paid. Okay, so the debit will be debit notes payable or debit accounts payable 200,000. So this will be debit side, and then credit will be another debit will be the interest that you paid, which is the interest expense. So debit interest expense. So this one is 20,000. So credit now is the cash that you're going to pay. So cash or cash in bank will be 220,000. So that's it. That's a computation of your interest payment. But what if the missing is, instead of interest, the missing is either principal, the rate, or the time? So what will you do? So this one is the original formula for the missing interest, but if just in case the missing one is either the principal, the rate, or the time, this is what you are going to do. You are going to present interest always at the top, or it should be part of your numerator. So principal, rate, and time. So example, what if the missing is the principal? So what you are going to do is P, or principal, is equals to I divided by rate over time. And if the missing is the rate, you are going to compute interest over principal multiplied by time. And if the missing is the time, then again, T is equals to interest, the numerator, and then the denominator will be principal multiplied by R. Okay.